Xavi explained at the press conference, "I don't know how to stop Rashford." Manchester United will take the field for their second match against Barcelona in the Europa League. Barcelona coach Xavi answered the questions of journalists by holding a press conference before the match. Asked if you have a plan to stop Rashford, Xavi said, "Honestly, a lot of teams wanted to stop Rashford this season but couldn't, so I don't know exactly how to stop Rashford." Manchester United are clearly favored for the second game to be played at Old Trafford. Manchester United plotting double Leicester City swoop in summer transfer window. Manchester United are planning a double raid on Leicester City ahead of the summer transfer window. In the summer, Manchester United may look to back Erik ten Hag once again but hopefully spend a little more money, particularly if a potential new owner is in place. Manchester United are considering a move for two Leicester City players, Football Transfers reported. The report claims that Manchester United are interested in signing both James Maddison and Youri Tielemans. The latter is out of contract at the end of the season, so it could be a busy race to secure his signature. Maddison has been sensational for Leicester over the last few years and no doubt has earned a move to a bigger club. The England international deserves to be playing European football rather than struggling in the bottom half of the Premier League, so it wouldn't be a surprise to see him push for a move during the summer transfer window. Erik ten Hag speaks on private dinner with Sir Alex Ferguson. Manchester United manager Erik ten Hag spoke with Sir Alex Ferguson about his special meal ahead of Thursday's Europa League match against Barcelona. He was asked a number of questions by reporters speaking at the pre-match press conference, one of which was at his private dinner with Sir Alex in Cheshire this week. In response, the Dutch coach said that it was great to have the support of the legendary manager at the club and it was a great night to share his thoughts with Sir Alex. Could the Glazer stay amid public bids to take over Manchester United? In the past few days, Sheikh Jassim and Sir Jim Ratcliffe have openly approved their offer to take over Manchester United from the Glazer family. Sheikh Jassim, chairman of Qatari Islamic Bank, has announced that he wants full ownership of the club and will also focus on redeveloping Old Trafford. Sir Jim, on the other hand, wants to buy 69% of United, which is owned by the chemical company Ineos and Glazers. Apart from the duo, there are a few other special offers the Glazers could consider, but that's not a guarantee that the owners will leave the club in the near future. Both Sheikh Jassim and Sir Jim have recently indicated that they want to take United back to their glory years, and their comments are currently viewed as implied criticism towards the Glazers. Rain Group, the investment firm responsible for the ongoing process, has instructed investors to refrain from such sarcastic statements, while urging them not to make any public disclosures. This provides a hint that the Glazers may not be looking for a way out of the club. The recent entry of Elliott Investment Management into the race could change the entire dynamic. While Elliott are not looking for a complete takeover of United, they are willing to help in debt financing and are also prepared to discuss part ownership which could benefit the Glazers. In November last year, the Glazers talked about strategic alternatives including partial investment. It won't come as a surprise if Elliott Investment Management take a minority stake at United. Manchester United heavily scouting New England Revolution goalkeeper George Petrovic. Manchester United are investigating New England Revolution goalkeeper George Petrovic extensively, according to prominent journalist Tom Bogert. The Red Devils currently have David De Gea as the undisputed number 1 goalkeeper, and the Spaniard has been performing fantastically this season. Negotiations are underway for a new contract with him, and we think it may be a matter of time before he reaches a long-term agreement. Despite this, there is speculation that United could bring in another shot-stopper this summer, and Petrovic seems the top target as of now. Petrovic became one of the best-performing goalkeepers in Major League Soccer. United are currently watching heavily for him. The 23-year-old possesses strong reflexes in goal. He completed an impressive 94% of passes in his own half for New England Revolution in the 2022 regular MLS season. Marcus Rashford matches Cristiano Ronaldo's Manchester United feat last season. Manchester United forward Marcus Rashford scored his 23rd and 24th goals this season as he beat Leicester City in the Premier League on Sunday. As a result, this is now the best scoring season of his acting career so far, and the scoring tally matched the success Cristiano Ronaldo had last season. The Portuguese star was lauded by the fans after bagging 24 goals in his homecoming season, but Rashford has achieved the same in the middle of February. Rashford has been showing the performance of his life this season, and his performance has been truly outstanding since the season restarted after the World Cup in Qatar. The United graduate has 16 goals in just 17 games. He is the top scorer in Europe's top 5 leagues since the World Cup. Karim Benzema is second with just 10 goals. Therefore, he plays at an incredibly high level. Erik ten Hag has repeatedly said he is unstoppable, and in our opinion their performance has been world-class lately. This will be of interest to Europe's elite clubs, and United must determine that it will arrive before the summer, when he enters the final year of his contract. The £48 million rated star is already one of the highest earners at the club at £200,000 a week, and judging by current form, they may have to double his wages. With a new investment or a full takeover soon, United can easily meet the demands of the 25-year-old who only needs to thrive at the peak of his career. Erik ten Hag already has XFactor in defense to beat Barcelona tomorrow. Manchester United manager Erik ten Hag has a defensive XFactor ahead of tomorrow's Europa League match against Barcelona at Old Trafford. United will be the second match favourites at home, and ahead of the game, they already have an XFactor with Lisandro Martinez after ten Hag's European suspension. In Martinez's absence, Luke Shaw played in central defence alongside Raphael Varane last week. The Englishman was decent but had moments where Robert Lewandowski easily got behind him. Ten Hag and United have been given a huge boost with Martinez's return to the roster. The Argentinian player has been very solid in recent months and will provide better defensive stability. A team of Barcelona's caliber could still find the back of the net, but the presence of Martinez alongside Varane should limit their chances on goal compared to the opening leg. Erik ten Hag confirms double injury boost for Manchester United ahead of Barcelona clash. Manchester United manager Erik ten Hag has confirmed that Harry Maguire and Antony will form the squad for Thursday's Europa League match against Barcelona. United will start tomorrow's rematch as favourites, and speaking at the pre-match conference, ten Hag gave positive news about the condition of Maguire and Antony. The duo were initially expected to miss the match, but ten Hag has now confirmed that they are expected to return, but Anthony Martial will not be available. United have not been able to take advantage of Antony, who has suffered a leg injury over the past few weeks, but was a huge boost for the club in their second game against Barcelona. Fernandes, in his absence, plays from the right in the last games. If Antony is deemed fit to start, we should see the Portuguese play the traditional number 10 role. Meanwhile, Erik ten Hag has a big decision to make in his midfield. He has played Wout Weghorst in an unfamiliar number 8 role but could drop him to pick 3 specialist midfielders.